I gave it a little bit of thought on if I was going to do the Apex Legends thing. I thought about it and I was like, nah, I'm not going to do the Apex thing. And the reason is because if I did that, this would be a 2-minute video. And the only people that do 2-minute videos are music videos and meme lords. And trust me when I say this, I don't do music videos. So I've decided to go with Google Shadia, the streaming service that Google will offer in 2019. Hello Internet, it's your favorite news channel, Andrew Michael News here, and welcome to another news episode. Now, if you are new around here and you don't know anything about Andrew Michael, then please help me out and subscribe to the channel. It costs $0.00 a month, which I'm pretty sure everyone can afford $0.00. So if you would like to do that, make sure you press that subscribe. And also, let's say if you gotta take a dump, or let's say you gotta take a shower during this video, if you gotta do anything like that, or let's say this video bores you to death, make sure that you keep this video playing, because I am trying to get the watch time going around here. Now let's get into today's video. Today I'm going to be covering the announcement of the Google Shadia. So, have you ever wondered how you can play a PlayStation game, an Xbox game, a Switch game, or a PC game on your phone? So unfortunately, to my surprise, at first I thought it was going to be first-party titles that were going to be doing this. No, it's just whatever games they come out with, which might be third-party titles, because if they did first-party titles, then they wouldn't be first-party titles anymore. So, oh no shit, Sherlock. Hey, calm down over there. Google Shadia is making a cloud streaming gaming service where you can play games anywhere at any time without having to download the game. So if you have a good Wi-Fi connection, you can play any of these games that they have announced anywhere. Yep, this sounds like something from a Flash gaming website. And if you know anything about Flash gaming websites, the games are trash and those websites could give you viruses. However, Google Shadia is none of that, because Google, at least with this, is prominently featuring some of the games that they've announced. And one of those games is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, I have not played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Wait, don't shoot me, wait, before you say anything, See, I've seen it and it looks alright. So, another cool thing about this is that it will be integrated into YouTube. So if you're watching a YouTube video and it has something to do with any of these video games that they've announced, like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Doom Eternal, which are the two games they've announced, if you see any video games about this, if you see the little play button that pops up, you can then pick up the controller and then play it on your TV or wherever YouTube is offered. So let's say if you're watching YouTube on your phone or on the Switch or on the Xbox or on your PC, if you play the play button on YouTube videos, you will instantly jump to that game and you'll continue where you picked off. And also, if you are a fan of 4K 60 FPS, this cloud service is going to be running through a supercomputer with 10 teraflops of graphic memory running. So you will be able to play all of these games now. However, what Google did not announce was a price for this Google Shadia, and nothing says I really care or really don't care until the bill comes around. And the two main things that were covered with this Google Shadia thing were indeed the controller. Now the controller really looks kind of simple. It's kind of like one of those older controllers that you would find, more like one of those knockoff ones, but this one really isn't defined by the D-pad or the 4 buttons on the right side of the controller, but mainly the 4 buttons in the middle of it. And they span from either being capturing an event and putting it on YouTube, or trying to be able to connect with somebody that's already playing the game, and so on, and so on. And the reason I said and so on twice is because I kind of forgot what the other two features were. But, like I did say, one more cool thing about this is that they did say that if anyone is streaming on YouTube, then you can somehow be able to match up with them and playing the same region at the same time as them. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work unless it's matching up to where the servers are. So if there's plenty of servers around for Google to use, then obviously I think that might be how they do it, but I'm not too sure how that's going to. And honestly, that's really all that Google really did talk about was their two games that they've announced, their cloud streaming service where you can play it with anywhere, the YouTube thing where if you're watching a YouTube video or an ad, you can go play that game instantly, and also the little controller that they've announced. But everything else in terms of price, in terms of all the games you can play, how much is it, how do you have to pay for the service, or when it's coming out was not really released. And the only thing we got in terms of a release date was that it's coming out in 2019, but they really didn't give a date or a month when that's happening, so it could either be tomorrow or it could be December 31st, so we honestly don't know. Comment down below if you are excited for the Google Shadia, if you think it's going to do great, if you think it's going to do bad. Also, I have a thing in the top right corner over here. Let me know if you thought this was a good video to do, and I'm sorry about the Apex thing, but like I said, that video would have been 2 minutes, and I am not a music video, and I try to make memes, but they're not funny. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. And until next time, I'm Andrew Michael, and I'll see you guys next time. Give me that watch time, baby.